Up. Right here. You can lie down. Down.
Ready, set, go.
Over. Over. Here. Over. Over. Yes. Yes. House. Over. Here. Over. Here. Over.
45 seconds.
Squib. Over. Squib. Catch. Catch. Yes. House. Catch. Yes. Up. House. Over. Over.
30 seconds.
Here. Over. Yes. Squib. Catch. Yes. House. Over. Over. Yes. Here.
15 seconds.
Over. Yes.
10.
Yes. Up. Here. Mine. House. Over.
5.
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Good man, Epi.
9 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Good man, Epi. Yeah.
Brother versus brother from the same zone.
Ready, set, go.
Snowman. Blue. Sweet spot. Red.
45 seconds.
Yeah.
Out.
30 seconds.
Spaced out.
15 seconds.
Rob, you might want to move.
10,
Cherry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Nope.
Ready, set, go.
Snowman. Blue. Sweet spot. Red.
45 seconds.
Cherry.
30 seconds.
Blue. Sweet spot. You can see we don't have a language rule, so we can do that.
15 seconds. 10,
Red and cherry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
And the sweet spot. Nice work, Lily.
Ready, set, go.
Snowman. Blue. Sweet spot. And that's red.
45 seconds.
Cherry.
30 seconds.
Cherry.
15 seconds.
Sweet spot.
10,
Red.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Red.
40-point swing.
Yeah, so if he would have gotten the blue, then he would have gotten 140 points. Now he's got.
Okay, I guess that's stopped there. I wasn't expecting that. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Ron, DiscDog.Live, Midnight DiscDog. It's the turn of another evening, morning somewhere. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe and sane. Just hanging out, trying to get my stuff dialed in. We've got quite a bit of production stuff going. We're getting ready to move to a new place, and I'm going to take all that you see here and take it and put it in a much bigger place with our own space. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Shalom. Somebody from Israel, I think. Thanks for popping in. If you go to chat.restream.io/FB, you can become recognized by Restream. You have to be like affiliated with them in order for Facebook to allow you to interact with the Restream service. So you got that right there. But yeah, just hanging out. I've done a shit ton of work on the website and whatnot, and I figured I'd share a little bit of that and kind of explore my workspace here. I would like to have somebody call in. If anybody is available to call in, that would be super awesome. You can go to this URL here, pvibe.me/studio-guest. In order to be on the show. Note the spelling of pvibe. It's shortened. It's a URL shortener. So, but yeah, that'll call you in, drop you in the green room, and we can put you in on the call. That would be super awesome. I'm gonna try and do some interview type stuff with people, and that's gonna be fairly important. Scoot that over. There we go. Whoa, big logo. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you. Let's see what we got here. What are we going to pull up? Oh, look at that. How terrific is that? Pull up Safari here, and I will go ahead and make a little adjustment to the size and shape, hopefully. Whoop. And that should make it look a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. So here's our website. I've redone the front page. The front page actually should be, yeah, showing the live stream right now. So the front page, whenever we're streaming, pops this up so you can watch the live stream from pvibe.com. That's pretty cool. Got a couple of older streams there. And then we have the Digital Dojo, which is pretty awesome. This is essentially the social media angle on the site. And we've got groups and classes that meet here. And so I'm working on some super cool stuff. I'm probably making my freaking internet die here. But yeah, that's super cool. I've been working pretty hard on that, trying to get everything together before the next calendar year. It's gonna be 2022. How crazy is that? It is freaking crazy. So what's going on, chat? Anybody out there? Anybody have anything they want to talk about? I have been working on. Hey, come on, Mango. I've been working on the website, camera stuff, production stuff, and I've also been trying to get some cool learning theory stuff together. I guess I should have my other camera here. Is it 2 or 3 or 4? 4 and 3, 4 and 2, 2, 4. Been working on these things called triads, the Cynefin framework, sense-making framework that's super awesome for kind of getting your bearings when you're doing things, especially things you know how to do, right? You know how to do well enough to go out and get yourself in trouble in, you know, those kind of things, yeah. So when you get in trouble, it's a good sense-making apparatus to figure out what's happening. And there are these things called triads. I'll go ahead and pull one up real quick. I should pull up the other one though. I'm gonna have to find a different one. Yeah, give me one sec. I should be able to pull it up real quick. Would have been nice if I didn't have that on there though. Would have been way cooler. So this is a triad here, right? So the triad would be tell, trigger, target, right? All of our vaulting, and I mean shit, most everything that we do that involves like doing something with a target, tell, trigger, target, verbal, physical, then you get the thing. Tell, trigger, target. We need the dog to know what is happening before they act, before they move. We need to trigger that action or that movement, and that action and movement should be directed at the target. And that would kind of be what that triad, I guess, means. But like what it means is that those three things together, they kind of make the vault skill in particular. If the dog knows what we're going to do, where it's going to happen, how to do it, and when it's going to happen, what, where, how, and when, all we have to do is tell them when to go. And everybody's good to go, dog handler and team. That's another triad, by the way. So thinking of these triads, we have tell, trigger, target. And we can see here, tell, I'm telling her, hey, this is going to go right there. This is a linear vault. I'm saying top, linear vault, right? It's going to happen right there. Here's the trigger, the lifting of the leg. The target is up while the dog is on the ground. It's pretty solid right there. And this triad, these three skills, these three concepts are freaking critical to vaults and overs. If you want to know why your crappy over doesn't look like somebody's awesome over, it's probably the trigger and the target. Either you're not triggering it or the dog is not targeting the object. As soon as we identify that, then we can change up our stripes and start honing in on the proper type of behavior. In the over in particular, like the dogs just run and they fly over your leg, you know, looks like that, right? What needs to happen with a proper over is the dog runs up and targets the object and then makes the catch, right? If we watch, we'll just real quick watch Everly here. Watch how she directly goes after the target, like bang. She's going right after that target. We can see tell, trigger, target. We wrap up with the pose. That's a triad. And there are triads for all kinds of things, guys. There are triads for for drive management, for engagement with a weak dog, for, oh gosh, disaster recovery, like you name it. And so I'm putting these things together. I have some imagery that I'm using with the triads in order to start a conversation and draw attention to kind of important details. And then I'll also be using video under them. I'll show you another one real quick. And both of them are kind of crappy. They're just, uh-oh. Come on, are you kidding? How can that be missing already? Funny. So yeah, kind of lame, I guess. It isn't exactly the learning tool of the century as you saw it there. That's just I've been working in Final Cut Pro to make title. So I pull that up and I type the 3 words and I put my video behind it, and then I have essentially a triad that I can share as like a training concept. And I've been trying to automate that so I don't have to make it up all the time. I'm looking to do just a shit ton of these actually, probably a class using them as well. I'll show you a couple pieces of propaganda here real quick. Let me see. I'll just drag them onto the screen. That'll be easiest, I think. So we got the Volta, pictures. Oh, I have some app info too. Yeah, so here. So that's a triad, right? Dismissal, attention, engagement. Those of you guys who read canine body language and even more canine stink eye, if you know the difference between judging and giving you stink eye, you'll notice here that Pan is kind of giving me a little side eye, a little woofy side eye. She really wants to work. She's super excited about hooking up with me and doing this awesome shit, right? She essentially was dismissed, walked away 2-3 steps and turned around and was like, rah, let's do it. And I thought it was a good illustration of engagement and dismissal and attention, the relationship between the two. So if we look at Pan here, you can see again, she's looking at me kind of like, are you, come on, dude. Hey, right? Just kind of getting ready to woof at me, tell me to do some shit. And that is not acceptable for a high drive dog. You don't want to live with that. You don't want a high drive dog coming up and pushing on you and making you play, right? For a low drive dog, that's really important, right? That would be awesome. I would love to see that with a dog who didn't. If I had a toy and the dog didn't really want to play with the toy, and I got this look after dismissal, or while the dog was not engaged, I would be pretty stoked. I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, dude, let's tear this toy up, right? So this kind of active, pushy, work is desirable for a low drive dog. For high drive dog, it's not. And we can make this happen over and over again by simply dismissing the dog, capturing some form of attention, doing something with the dog, and repeating that process, right? And so now engagement looks a little different. It looks like a wheel. It's going around, right? We dismiss the dog. We wait for the appropriate type of interaction. We take that interaction. We allow the dog to engage with us, and then we get on with that engagement. We get hot with the engagement, and then we get off the engagement, and we go do dog stuff. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And now all of a sudden, engagement doesn't just look like trying to get your dog's attention, right? So I think that's kind of cool. And looking at it as a triad, that dismissal and dismissal and attention together are what lead to engagement. I think that's pretty cool. And so that's kind of the idea of triads. I think they're super helpful for us. All right, what's going on out there, chat? Anybody out there? I'm not really ready to soliloquy. I was hoping to get some people to call in. If you can call in, that would be awesome. It'd be super terrific. If not, I can move through my screens here. I do have another announcement. I mean, I guess not really an announcement, just like kind of news to share. The app is totally kick ass. The app is like super kick ass. It it's really close to being a real live public release. I'm waiting on instant messaging, so we should have instant messaging that happens boom pow fast, like as soon as you hit enter. Instant messaging. Right now, it's a little asynchronous. You have to send your message and then wait for the next batch to be sent, and it takes as quick as you can refresh or the go somewhere else and come back to your message. Kind of sucks, actually. But that should be fixed. And as soon as that's fixed, we're going live and public with the app, right? I mean, it's live and public now, but we're not really pushing it. Same thing with the streams. Last couple days here in the bus, fingers crossed, everything's going to continue going, and we'll have some space, a training studio, big house in the next week or two. So we'll move the production over there. I've been frantically trying to get my shit together so I can just drop in there and hit the ground running, right? Rather than, I don't know, have to learn all kinds of new shit over there while I'm trying to set things up and move things from here and blah, 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 all that crazy stuff. But yep, so what's going on, chat? I'm pretty lonely here. Nobody seems to be sounding off. I bet you everyone's watching from DiscDogger, right? Watching from the DiscDogger group. Can't chat, can't talk. If you go to pvibe.com, the front page of pvibe, you can watch it on YouTube there. I would recommend watching it on YouTube rather than Facebook. So I guess I'll pull up another triad. I got a few more here. I mean, they're not really good without a question or a point to them. I'm super excited about them though. I'm like, it's kind of how I think and move. So when I get a triad, let me pull one up that has some flexibility to it. Let me see if I can find something here. Well, we can go back to that pan one. Let's go back to that pan one. Hang on. We'll go right here, this pan one, right? So we have dismissal, attention, and engagement. High drive dog, right? I have a high drive dog. I want him to chill and hang out here. So I'm going to shape engagement with soft bullshit behavior, soft ambient behaviors, right? So maybe I walk in, I tell the dog to go do dog stuff, right? And dog doesn't really go do dog stuff. And finally he does, and he checks out. And he's like sniffing around here, right? Here, let me change cameras to camera 2. Yeah. So he's sniffing around over here, right? And he's sniffing around, and he finds something, and he, boom, hard ass, like looks at me. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that that engagement, right? I want something softer. So, you know, he's done with that, and he walks around, and he kind of looks over at me absent-mindedly. I'm going to mark yes, and I'm going to bring him in, give him a cookie, maybe a hand target or something. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. About that level of intensity, right? And I can shape him within this environment and get soft work to re-engage with me. If he gets in trouble, I can soft work shape him off of it. Or because I'm in a, shitty bus with a dog person, I can pretty much feel free that he's going to not do any real damage. So I'll just let it play out and shape and capture something nice and soft. The nice thing about dismissal is that you're not necessarily on the hook for the dog's behavior. You're not waiting for the dog to do something. You haven't told the dog what to do. I like to say that a dog would have to bite a child or run in the street to get my attention when I've dismissed them, right? By being bad, it would have to be something that's really bad, that's not good at all, not simply something I don't like. Anyway, so I do that with that dog, and I use this this triad here, right? Once I do that in the bus environment, I can then move that triad somewhere else, right? And once I start to realize that dismissal and attention are really interrelated, and I dismiss the dog in order to capture the dog's attention, right? Or I'm only capturing the dog so I can dismiss the dog again because I'm tired of this high drive dog always pushing on me. So I'm going to, use the dismissal end of that much more and be much softer in my orientation and hooking up with me, right? All of a sudden, I now have like a framework to handle drive elements in any situation. I can use those tools within any situation. And that's friggin' awesome. What we have is we have 3 points that we can adjust, right? And when we adjust them here and we go into another, that's just another knob. We just turn that knob, right? It's friggin' awesome. Like, it's way better than getting a recipe solution. Do this many reps, then this rep, then, then do this, and then once that's happening, do this, right? How about you pinball between attention and dismissal with an eye towards capturing the type of behavior and reinforcing with the intensity you're looking for, with the intensity and intent you're looking for. And bang, like that one's going to serve you much better, I think, right? Like you're going to be able to apply that in all kinds of places. And then you'll have the granular understanding to do that differently in different situations, I guess. Anyway, I'm super excited about it. I'm going to have to put some flesh on those bones, right? Like it's kind of a concept up in my head, and I've worked on it with a few people, but it has been really solid. My students from Cookie class and from DiscDog.Live class are just smashing it with them. Like they have a good head on their shoulders for dog training all of a sudden, and they were good dog trainers beforehand, but now they're pretty sharp. They're able to make sense of their situation and their environment a little better. So anyway, triads, super cool. I'm going to do a whole class of them. Look for the images and little quick video blurbs. You want to check those out. All right. So chat doesn't seem like it's very exciting tonight. We've got not much going on. I was kind of hoping, well, maybe I'll do this. Let's do this. Screen share. I'll edit some video. Any minute now. Oh yeah. Whew, my computer's having some issues. Oh, why do I have what's new in Final Cut Pro? I don't know why it whatchamacalled it from new settings for some reason. And I'll go ahead and go this way. And boom, I'll do Final Cut Pro. Boom, that's the wrong one. And pow, there we go. All right, so here's and it's really gonna be slow because of my I'm loading up my computer pretty good here, I think. So anyway, here, let's do something. Probably locking everything down. I won't do much. All right, so let's do this. My computer is really pretty, it's having some issues. All right, so here's the, there we go. So here's the title. So I can go to some video, do Everly stuff. Do. So funny. I haven't done anything this month, and all right, so we'll grab something out of four-way play.
House. I got them all right.
Yep.
Yes, house.
30 seconds.
Yes,
Good. Your 2 bar zones.
15 down.
house.
1 and 4.
House. Malka.
Little Darth Vader action.
Yeah. Catch.
15 seconds.
That's not going to work. None of these are going to work. None of them. Anyway, I'll show you what the triad looks like. Not that anybody freaking cares. It's so funny. So I can change the background to anything, right? And I can colorize the background, which is pretty awesome. Let's go that way. Boom, right? I can shrink the background. Whoa, easy, cheetah. And now it's totally gonna choke.
Makai.
because that image is freaking huge. I have to fix that. So I can type super simply this. Oh, yeah, I can't work while I'm streaming at all. It's funny. Boom. That's it. That's it. All right. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I was gonna try and do some work on live, prove that I actually do some work. Website's coming along. App coming along. You should jump in on the app. You can go get it at the App Store or the Google Play Store. It's pretty cool. Yeah, look forward to doing some super cool stuff here. I'll show you the DiscDog Alchemy set. Right? See, that should work. That works. Yep. Trying to make everything something like this, get my camera stuff together, get my ability to interview people together, and then do this friggin' thing live, man. With space to train dogs and play Frisbee in. So, woohoo! Be super exciting. Thanks for anybody who was here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I wish you guys would have chatted more next time. Be more friggin' chatty. It's not cool leaving me hanging like that. We'll catch you later. Thanks a bunch to Team Hero. Right? Big part of what we're doing. Patrons of Positive Vibe. Thanks a bunch. Oh no. All right, and that'll do it. Thanks a bunch, guys. Talk to you soon. Try and get something together. Hit me up if you need anything. Later. Ooh, let's do a meme roll on the way out. Oh, we didn't do a meme roll. That was not a meme roll. That was not a meme roll. That is not a meme roll. All of these are false advertising. Lay in the bucket. Sipful. See you later, guys.